Most traders believe that they need a bearish strategy for a falling market, but this is incomplete. A small fall, a big fall, market falling and then rebounding require three different set of strategies, strike prices, planning and adjustments. And today we are going to cover this blind spot in trading. What exactly is the strategy required for which market situation? Let's go to the chart and understand all these three situations immediately. Mild or controlled fall, strong directional fall can happen, or falling and rebounding. Let me show you on the chart. It will give you a lot of ideas in this video. So this is the Nifty daily chart, which you can see every candle represents one day. A lot of people can see that Nifty has given a breakdown. Now, when Nifty gives a breakdown, most people just simply make a spread or sell the calls, etc. But in option trading, we have the flexibility to really change the gear. First gear, fifth gear, third gear, how exactly we can plan our trades. And obviously, if things go wrong, then we can obviously adjust it. But I have a simple question to ask you. Why do we need to make trading complicated? If it's a breakdown, if your view is that market gonna go down, then it can be fast or it can be mellow or it could be a rebound after some consolidation. We're gonna address all three situations here. Let's go to the strategy builder, make a strategy, learn about the mechanics of the strategy, learn about the risk as well. How do we manage it? So here we are on the strategy builder. I have selected the monthly series. My view is that market may just fall, but it's gonna be a controlled fall. If that is a view, and obviously I like to be profitable if market goes sideways because I'm expecting a controlled fall in the market. In that situation, I can make a bear call credit spread. That is, I can sell at the money call option and I can buy the next strike, as you can see over here. For this video, I'm going to take a sample size of 1 lakh rupees. Suppose if somebody has 1 lakh. So if I just, trade with 3 lots, you will see that how situation changes over here. Now, what you can see is that if I sell 3 options and I buy 3 options, this is the payoff right now, which is very easy to understand. If market fall from here, then I'm targeting approximately 9%. But if market stays sideways, then also my buffer is not so much. If market go up, then I'm looking at more like 1:1 reward ratio. But the idea is to get some kind of a theta decay from the market for a controlled fall situation. I'm expecting market to fall, but I'm not very aggressive with my trading. Plus, I want theta decay at this side. Now, if I just trade with 3 lots, my expected margin is approximately 1 lakh. I hope so far it's clear. But there are 2 more possibilities. Number 1, what if I'm really convinced that market may just fall very fast? Then I need a different set of strategy. And then the third is, if market fall and market rebounds, if that is a view, then how to play with that? That is really interesting. Options trading give you so many options to trade the way you would like to trade. Even if things go against us, then we can obviously look forward to adjust the trade. I'm going to talk to you more about this. Let me reset this. And now let's talk about an aggressive market fall. In that situation, what is the plan? So for that, I've again open option chain. And here, let's go to approximately at the money options, as you can see here. So for this, I'm going to make a bear put spread now here. So what I can do is I can long the put option, which is approximately at the money. Then I look to short an option as well. So buying and selling. What's the difference here? Difference is stacking. And let's just take an example of 3 lots only. So here we go. And this is how it looks at the moment. Now, what is the difference between the earlier strategy and this strategy? In both the examples, my view is bearish only. But here I'm playing the put. Here I'm not looking forward to get theta decay in my favor. I look forward for some kind of an aggressive fall in the markets. And this is what you see here as well. If market go down the desired way, then I'm expecting 38%. If market go against me, then this is also aggressive, but it's 1 is to 1.6. I can sell this put even more down if I like to go more aggressive. This is for the traders who are convinced with the view that market may just go down, want to play aggressively, then this is an option. I see people making call credit spread every time they have a bearish view. Maybe put spread, the put debit spread may be a better choice because risk and reward is favoring your conviction. Here, how much margin? Approximately 92,000, around a lakh. So you can compare both the strategies side by side. Now, there's a difference between just knowing a public strategy and learning which strategy to deploy when, which strike price exactly to select, which adjustment is to be done if the trade go wrong out of 20 adjustments. You don't want to learn 20 out of 20 adjustments. There is no exam happening anywhere. You need to learn the top adjustment of the top strategy at the right time. And learning is easy. Giving stop losses is very difficult in the markets. Now let's talk about the third situation. What if market do not really go down? Market don't really just go, a mile down as well. In fact, market go little sideways, or you expecting not a great fall to happen in the market, or worst situation, market can instead go up and the view go wrong. Obviously, if people just sell a simply plain vanilla call option, now this call which they sell will be, that will be in trouble. That means an easily stop loss can happen because market can bounce back as well. In that situation, these two strategies not gonna cut it because these two strategies are aggressive strategies which you just learn for a strong bearish move. Obviously, we can adjust those strategies. I'm not saying we cannot, we can adjust, but that will require different level of skill. Let's talk about this. If market reverses, then what is the plan? Let's see to that. Now on the strategy builder, we have to make a broken wing butterfly. How do we make it? For this, we select a put option. We buy this put option, right? Simply we buy this. After that, we go more out of the money, the put side only. And here we sell two put options. So we buy and then we sell two. And then again, we look forward to buy one. When we do this, there's gonna be a broken wing fly. That is how it's going to look. I want you to be really focused on the strike which we are selecting. This is not a normal fly. Please pay attention to this. Why? Because the gap between the first two, 700 and 400, is not same as the difference between 400 and 300. Here the gap is 400 points. Here the gap is 300 points. How much margin it takes? Approximately, as you can see, around 66,000, less than a lakh when we trade something like this. I want you to really focus on the strike selection technique here, because one bad trade can undo many good trades. On Sunday, I teach 3 option strategies I do not share publicly, especially strategy number 2. If you like to learn that, you can fill the 10-second form. It's there on the pinned comment. It takes 10 seconds to fill it. You're gonna have all details right on your phone. Now let's discuss about this strategy comparable to the other 2 strategy which you've learned. As you can see here, if market completely reverses from here, then what you see is there is certain amount of loss around 1368 comparatively to the bigger loss which you were looking at in the previous 2 strategies. Point number 1. Point number 2, the whole idea of doing this kind of a strategy is that we are expecting market to go some kind of a sideways, not a very steep fall, but market somehow hover around the support zone. Or if market reverses, then adjusting a broken wing fly is very easy. I've covered in my previous videos as well. how can we adjust it? Just like cricket, this is also a not less than a mental sport. For a Yorker, we need a different stroke. For a bouncer, we need a different stroke. This is also the same. Suppose if a trader is really good at, a cricketer is very good at playing drive. Now he cannot just play drive on a bouncer also. That will be chaotic. Same is with the strategies. You know the tools already. You know the strategies already. But if your view is bearish, then this matrix can really help you here. As you can see here, I've classified 3 different strategies: expected fall. You can take a screenshot of this and learn this, because knowing a strategy is common, but knowing exactly the strike prices and adjustment is what separates a trader. I'm gonna leave the form to know more in the first pinned comment. Now here, I've classified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different parameters versus the strategy's strength as well as the weaknesses. When you take a screenshot, you study that, and then you see what is your view with the market and try to come up with a strategy which matches your own view. Maybe you follow somebody's view, maybe you track an open interest, maybe you do your own analysis. But one shot is not gonna fit any ball which is delivered to you. That is something must be your takeaway from this particular video. That's the exact reason why I tell you, hit and trial way of trading one must avoid into the market. If you take this as a proper business, then you need to learn, just like you learned in this video, which tool is to be used when. जहां पे तलवार यूज होती है वहां पे गन नहीं यूज होती, जहां गन होती है वहां तलवार नहीं। बहुत सारे काम एक छोटा सा सुई भी कर जाता है, यहाँ पे तलवार की जरूरत नहीं है। Knowing the tool, which to use, when to use, how to use, and using with full discipline, risk management, adjustment, and strategy technique is where you should be focusing on in your trading, just like you have learned right now. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the very best. Take care, signing off. Bye-bye.